Hey everyone, it's Moss Man here for another live stream. Just figuring things out. Have to change our category because I don't know why you can't figure out how to do this beforehand. Alrighty. Also, I was messing with our audio because it was really loud to me, so I'm gonna have to check that real quick. Me without my headphones on looks really funny. But I think that's also because the majority of the time I see myself, oh, that looks hilarious. It's because the hair's like wrapping around the headphones. I feel sorry for people with even like the slightest bit of long hair. My life is so difficult with long hair. Alright. So, if you saw the description, a pretty easy and basic idea of what I want to do today. So, as you've seen, we added a little hole in the wall over here for a storage area, and this is cool and everything, you know, nice and redstone-y, all that good stuff. That's nice. We need a brewing stand, like, area, because we have a brewing stand with our villagers, and like we've used it in the past, but we really should have like a brewing stand area. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make that, and I'm thinking about putting it like right here, honestly. Just throwing it right in here. Shouldn't be too bad. And it's also because it's going to be centered around the brewing stand. It can be 3 wide. So we can match the stairs. Ooh. Yeah. We should probably move these. Oh yeah, and I have a bunch of fish in my inventory because I saw a cat while I was loading up Minecraft, and I was like, cat? More cat? New cat? It did not want to be new cat, though. I just couldn't get close to it. I know I put glass somewhere else as well. Maybe that, oh yeah, right here. Yeah, we're still kind of creating a sorting system. Honestly, in the future, what I want to do, I want to have an automated sorting system in the future, which is kind of ambitious because it's like a lot of redstone. And I mean, it won't mix well with this unless I do a little bit of extra work. So I'm thinking for like, I think like our archive or whatever, you know, stuff where we were going to store like massive amounts of building materials. I think that is basically going to be the automated sorting system. All right, what was I doing? I lost track. Okay. There we go. Throw our wood in here because I don't need it right now. Basically, I'm just cleaning out my inventory right now until I figure out exactly what I'm doing. We're just gonna have a wall of shulker boxes right here. All right, our totems of undying should honestly just go inside one of these. Yeah. I am pretty happy with what we did last stream, though. You know, we got all of these, and that's pretty good, considering we had, like, never gotten them before. Actually, I wouldn't mind wasting one of them just so we can get this. Because honestly, there's not many that we haven't already gotten. There's a good handful from the nether we haven't gotten, though. Here we go. Oh, that's right. We have a netherite hoe somewhere. I say somewhere for good reasons, because I actually don't know where it is. I think it's in Spork. Nope. Spoons? Yeah, spoons. Okay, yeah, that's about what I thought. Alrighty, spork and spoons. We got fireworks, redstone, empty hoppers, obsidian, 20 plus stacks of obsidian to be more precise. Our totems of undying. And then general other useful stuff. I'm not quite sure why the gas tiers are there. Alright. So see this is like potion stuff. You know, this would make more sense somewhere else. Anyways, but like I mentioned in the description, I want a potion area. But I also want to go through and like tear down a bastion, because we have a lot of this stuff, which is nice and cool and all, but I need a bunch of it. And one of the reasons why is because I want to make a ocean monument build in the future. But the design is going to be kind of interesting. Also, I'm going to go grab our beacons, because we left them over there where we were doing the raid. Because, I mean, they're definitely useful during the raid, the beacons, but, I mean, they have other purposes. Honestly, I can just take one of them, and that'd be enough. Forget, what do I have? Strength 2. Okay, well, I'll just take the strength 2 beacon then, because I think resistance and the regeneration is probably more useful, especially since I mainly get through the raids with my bow anyways, so it's not like I'm using the strength 2 nearly as much as I act like I am. Oh, what a pretty build. I'm so happy we did this recently. Oh, I remember the first time building a drone farm, how many streams it took. Like, it took 2 or 3 long streams. This one took us 2 streams, and we actually finished the majority of it in 1. Admittedly, it's not as big as the other one, but I mean, once we get a train from it, I'm basically done with it. Oh, what a pretty compound. Alright, I'm actually just gonna throw it down here. Not quite. I'm just hollowing out a big area. I don't actually think we're going to use this much space. Especially since, like, I know some people do these massive redstone things with theirs. I'm not doing that. 1, out of a lack of knowledge. And 2, out of a lack of will. Because I think those are super cool builds that they do. But I simply do not know how or really care to go find out how to do those builds. Right. So, new doorway. Since, I mean, I'm going to be getting more I kind of want the whole base to match, but at the same time, like, it's a potion area. It'd be kind of cool if it was, like, nether themed. Alright, because I'm totally a pro builder, we're gonna get some of that cracked blackstone brick, as well as the gilded blackstone in there. I have 2 pieces of chiseled, so I'll just use that. Yeah. We'll figure it out from there. Actually, I kind of already have an idea. I don't want to make, like, you could just polish the blackstone and make the whole floor blackstone, but then that would be like, that would honestly be like this, where it's just stone and then stone brick on the walls. Like, it wouldn't look that much better. So might as well get a little bit more creative with it. I'm just gonna move this over here. I know my inventory looks disorganized right now, but that's just because it is. Columns. That would low-key make an interesting floor, but I'm thinking maybe like a line thing. And I'm making a much bigger room than I probably need to, but I don't know. Doesn't look too bad, but honestly, I think I might just turn it into a column and then do the stripes across the floor. You know, like that. Because I like the way this looks, but I don't think a floor like this would look good, you know? Just nah. And even if I alternated, I think that would honestly just make it look even worse. You know, because you have this. Than this. Honestly, it didn't look as bad as I thought it would, but it's not really what we want. Also, I think I'm gonna go ahead and shorten this because I already am running out of resources because I don't have salt at all. So I should probably redefine my room border. Okay, we'll have better decorations in the future, or better lighting, because we're probably gonna backlight it with lava, you know, because that would look nice. What you doing? Do you like the little run up, you know, make it more dramatic? Yeah, so did I. Did that on purpose. Don't need those nuggets. Alright, so we really don't have any more basalt. I'm tempted to just go grab some. But I'm going to go ahead and do the wall designs, just so we can get that out of the way. Not meaning to dig that much. And also because I'm not making this like retractable lighting, I can't exactly like leave it dark or anything, especially since none of this is like half slabs. So I'm gonna actually have to like light it up. Oh wait, meant to. So basically, I'm just gonna see how just straight blackstone bricks would look. And then we're gonna be like mixing in other stuff, you know? See, this doesn't look bad, and then we can mix in like cracked brick. We're actually not going to leave it there since I don't have that many resources. Yeah. As you can tell, master builder. Absolutely godlike at this game. All right. There we go. Now we actually have like a little bit of detail, and then add in like gilded blackstone. Or is that too drastic of a difference? Yeah, it looks fine. It's kind of irritating. Gilded blackstone does not give off a light source. So even though it looks like it should, it does not. So, you know, we're gonna be stuck with whatever type of lighting we come up with. Alright, so that's kind of like a basic idea of what we kind of wanted. I'm gonna change this. Just this area right here, you know? That doesn't look horrible. Let me just add these on for now. Yeah, that's not too bad. As for the roof, I don't really know. You always kind of go for a blank, like another layer of blackstone. Or we can go obsidian or crying obsidian even, but I don't know how well that would like work with the like aesthetic, I guess. Maybe I should make the doorway an operational portal. You know, just move this. I don't think that would mess with anything. But yeah, I like that idea. Inventory is full of junk. Throwing it down the stairway, like I'm not going to be down there later on to pick it back up. Look how much stone I used. That's nice. I'm glad we're getting through that. Alrighty. Obsidian, that's right. I have a bunch of it. Actually, we really don't even need to do that. Since we literally have a portal right here, we can just break. Oh. Messed up stairwell. And that's not good. I'm not really sure why I was like, yeah, let's just put it underneath the stairs. I mean, I guess it doesn't look horrible, but it's also just kind of weird placement. You know, like there's nothing great about it being right underneath the stairway. Perfect. Just put away my flint and steel, so now I can't light it. Alright, there we go. Might as well go and check to make sure this actually goes where it's supposed to. Perfect, it does. Hey, buddy. Anyways. You deserved it. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Let's go grab the actual, like, brewing stand, which is the whole purpose of this entire build. I have some cauldrons right here, which I guess will come in handy. Honestly, I thought I had more, because I thought I stole a bunch from villages. This might be a little weird, especially since I don't have a roof right now, but I'm considering having it hanging from the roof. You know? I know that might not look right, but I think that's kind of cool, you know? Having it hanging. I kind of like it. I'm going to go ahead and throw this down for now, unless I like think about something later. But for now, this is fine as a roof. If anything, I might just turn them into slabs so that it seems taller. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I'm also going to have to replace the edges then. There we go. And then around the... Oh, that's kind of cool. We also have a little stool up here, I guess. Or honestly, we could just put the lava there for the lighting. Because that wouldn't look horrible, but wouldn't quite be what we were looking for like a nethery theme. You know? I want to use some crying obsidian. I'm going to throw it in the top corners where I just put that black stone on the portal. So, just 2. There we go. Nice dark room. That's probably going to become a problem later until I get it fixed. Guess we can just have these, like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to build these into the wall or not. Issue is they kind of cover up all the decoration we just did. But if we dig them into the wall, it'll cover up even more. Oh, whoops. Honestly, not that cauldrons are all that useful. Kind of like this though. I'm thinking what we can do is we can remove like the corners, put iron bars, and then lava behind it. That would work. Alright, what I'm going to do right now, grab some iron since I'm pretty sure I don't really have any stored over here. Also in the future, what I want to do is basically get rid of all these farms in the middle. because it's kind of cluttering up our compound area. We need to make like a base. Like I mentioned, the greenhouse, which has been a goal forever now. Alrighty, we'll just take a stack and make that. Yeah, more than we need, you know. But we can flex iron as much as we want. I don't really think there's ever going to be a time where I'm going to be like, oh no, I ran out of iron, guys. So until that time comes, we'll just, you know, mess with it as much as we want. We need to make like an iron block base at some point. That'll be nice. Alright, so I'm thinking something like this. We're gonna have to fill in the background with, I'm gonna throw obsidian back there. And then we can grab lava. Oh my gosh. Sneezing. Hurt. Boy. Pain. Right, I like how we're like, another build, but we'll only use lava for lighting when we'll just ignore shroom lights and glowstone. Two very viable sources of lighting. Both very prominent in the nether. I probably don't actually have to fill this area in because once we put lava down, we won't even be able to see it really. Basically, we're just gonna put lava and be like, boop boop. You know? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, now my inventory's full. This is the issue of trying to be like an aesthetic builder. You know, I'm just trying to make it look nicer. And because of that, I have to carry around like 8 billion blocks. And way too many iron bars. Let's just deposit most of those. I'm gonna go to the other corner, and then we can run over to the nether and grab lava from there since it's the closest area. And since we need to get basalt. Perfect. Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna leave some torches in here so nothing spawns while I'm gone for a whole 30 seconds. I'm gonna go grab some more buckets as well. All the iron I stored over here. If you only knew about this base, you'd think I'd basically be really poor because you wouldn't see the iron farm. Crafting table has been moved. I forgot. Hey Evelyn, it's been a while. Good to see you, man. Ivan. It's okay, don't forget. Yeah, we're still in the hardcore world. Today we're just, I mean, there's a handful of things I wanted to do, but we're going kind of slow. I wanted to build this potion brewing area, which we did, but the only issue is we're still gathering materials for it. And it's already been 30 minutes, and I meant to do this and dig through like a bastion. And like get a bunch of blackstone and stuff like that for another build. I want to get rid of this lava pool. There we go. Oh, hey, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna go over there next. Nice. Alright, we're good. We only needed 2 buckets. And boom, look, now we no longer have lava right in front of our portal, which is amazing. Oh. Oh, that scared me. What was that man doing? And why did this lava just disappear? You saw that as lava, right? Like, I definitely got that. That's so dumb. Wait, what the heck? Didn't mean to go this direction, but I don't think I got that one either. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, that's great. I love dealing with glitches. There we go. That one's gonna stay. Where do I go again? I know there's a nether portal there, but that'll take me to the one that's like across the field or whatever. Here it is. All right, now we're back. It's okay, we actually did it this time. Good for us. Oh. All right, I'm gonna do this side first. Yeah, that battle works as much as I wanted it to. Actually, the only downside is I wanted it to, I didn't think that block would be, like, viewable, so we'll just do that, and then we can, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna take this block and put it like that, just so I can do the iron bars. Alrighty. We now have lighting. It's not quite as bright as I would want it to be, but wait, let me see. Well, it's all like 9 and 10. There's like 8s around here, but I think that's fine. Yeah, this should be fine. Now all we really need is like, I don't really think we need storage for this, but I guess it would make sense to have storage. So maybe we should like put some double chests like sideways in here. Yeah. All right. We're just gonna throw these in there. Probably all we really need. There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think I can actually put stairs here, like facing this way, so it'll look like a full block, but it won't actually be a full block. And that'll make it look less open, I guess. I already have some stairs, but might as well. Honestly, I could just leave it open like the way it is right here. Because it's not like that looks horrible. I know, have more of an open concept on this side. But yeah. This is basically all I wanted. I guess we could also throw the cauldron into this wall. You know, have like 3 cauldrons here just to kind of make it symmetrical. I know that wouldn't be like symmetrical, but it's kind of close. Also just ran out of normal blackstone, so we'll just make this side cracked. Yeah, this looks good. Guess we could do that. There we go, now it looks normal. Anyways, we need to get more basalt, and then we're gonna go through a bastion fortress. Alright. So I guess I could bring a potion of fire resistance. That would make sense actually. Yeah. Don't really need any of this right now. But we could definitely put that stuff in the potion room later. So we're going to the nether. You don't want to run on at rockets when you're hovering above lava. That's kind of like a worst case situation. Alright, I have the coordinates written down for the bastion fortress somewhere. I think it might be on my phone. Yeah, it's on my phone. Alright, yeah, negative 135 and then 63 and 267. It's not a very big one. But I mean, we're just there for supplies, so I don't really care. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more stuff out of Spork, because I really don't need my pickaxe like getting close to breaking or even breaking during this. So, you know, the netherite pickaxe is cool and all, but we're just gonna run this stuff for now. Not the fortune one, since I only have like one of those. Just those 2 for now. Shovel just in case, but we won't really need that. Anyways, that should be good. Don't really need this on me. What I could do is I'm gonna bring this as distraction. You know? Alrighty. It's funny because I feel like so much more prepared now, even though like nothing's changed much. Like in quite some time, I've been pretty geared out, but now I'm just like, I think one, I'm a little bit more confident in my gear, and two, like I'm still really geared out. Speaking of which, I'm actually gonna go ahead and carry a second one, as well as having a one loose in my ender chest, because I've mentioned this before. Like, if I die and I burn through a totem of undying, I want to pop one in pretty quickly and have access to a third one pretty quickly after that as well. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go to 135, 63, something something. I need to pull that up again, actually. Yeah, negative 135, 267. So we're gonna go this direction and this direction. Yeah. So that direction. Alrighty, we already found more basalt, but no. Nice. Alright, negative 135. Okay, I'm not gonna go that direction. Oh, we're negative 135. And then just 263, so somewhere this direction. There it is. So easy to find, right? We're gonna go to the top and work our way down. Ooh. Pretty sure I already killed them off, but I don't know if they like respawn and stuff like that, so we'll just stay careful, you know. I didn't bring any like open shulker boxes in my inventory, but I know I got some in my ender chest, so I'm not super stressed. Hi, what are you? Oh, you're a baby. Why can't I reach that one? He was like untouchable for quite some time. I'm gonna go over here since it looks a little bit more open. Hey! Oh, this is the part that I want to scoop up. See this nice chunk that's open? This is awesome. I want to be here. Got a good amount of basalt on top. Then we have our brick and our cracked brickstone. Yeah, that was basically the plan for today. I didn't expect this part to go so smoothly. I kind of assumed there would be a bit more of a struggle, but then again, kind of am overpowered right now. pretty funny because this is literally just a block. Like, it's a solid 20 down where it's just, like, full of blocks. There's no, like, tunnels or anything until, like, a solid 10 to 20 blocks down. So, just kind of easy to collect materials, you know? Especially since I'm pretty sure I killed off most of my enemies. This is basically just me, like, my Blackstone mine. Honestly, like, these things are, like, such good, like, areas for resources, especially since, like, there's some where it's like, oh, you walk in and it's basically all hollow and it goes straight down to a big treasure room and all that. That's cool for looting purposes, but for, like, resource gathering, it's not nearly as easy, and it's honestly not as fruitful. Like, this is easy. I'm gonna be able to get, like, stacks of Blackstone, no problem. Like, it just keeps going, you know? And this is considered a smaller, like, fortress, so, you know, this isn't too bad. It is kind of cool how they have, like, it's like a ant farm. If you ever had one of those with a glass side on it, and you can see all the tunnels, this kind of has stuff like that. So there's, like, tunnels inside of, like, this that looks like they were just dug out, even though it's Blackstone and it looks like it was made. They're still, like, really, like, I guess, like, goblin-y tunnels, which is kind of cool, you know. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out one of my empty shulker boxes. Looks like I only brought one empty shulker box, which was a big brain move on my part. So first off, I don't have that much normal Blackstone, but do have a little over 2.5 stacks of Blackstone bricks. And then we got cracked, polished Blackstone bricks, the stairs, a bunch of basalt, I guess some netherrack. So, you know, altogether, not bad. This is stuff to try. Okay. You really don't want to break your ender chest without using silk touch on it, because that creates some problems. It just breaks it, if you're wondering. That's all it does. It breaks it. It gives you the obsidian back, but it takes the ender eye that you use to craft it. So you get the obsidian back, not a big deal, but you have to waste another ender eye on it. Or eye of ender, I guess, is the correct way of saying it. I'm kind of sleep deprived because it's not like I meant to do it, but I fell asleep kind of early last night. And by kind of early, I mean like 7 or 8 p.m. I actually don't know when I fell asleep, but it feels like I haven't slept at all because I woke up at like 1 a.m. and I've been up since. So it's like I'm absolutely dying right now. And part of it's because I was like, yeah, I woke up at 1 a.m. Horrible sleep schedule. You know what I'm going to try and do? Have a productive day afterwards. Yeah, that was a bad idea. So productive day for me was I took a test, did some homework, went to 2 classes, actually ate, 3 meals today. I normally eat like 1 or 2 big meals. But I feel like the 3rd meal was necessary because I actually it's just barely off, like out of the camera's view, but you can see the very edge of my bike tire. I have it set up on its stationary stand next to my bed. So I sat on that for like an hour because you can pedal in place. It wasn't bad, but it was sitting on a bike for an hour. It's okay, I was watching anime while I did it. That's the advantage of doing the stationary bike. For like training and stuff like that. It's not nearly as much fun as normal biking, but normal biking is a bit more of a hassle. Because you normally have to plan like out a route. You have to think about weather conditions, the time you're going out. You have to be aware of traffic, pedestrians, all that stuff. With a stationary, you can just sit there, watch anime, and just pedal. Obviously, the downside is normal biking isn't just you constantly pedaling. You know, like the longest I've ever biked, like in one day was like 36 miles. Which, I mean, is no small feat, but at the same time, like, you know, there's a lot of people who could do better. But for me, I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. I can't actually go and do the equivalent of 36 miles straight pedaling. Because normal biking isn't you putting out the same, like, constant, like, effort. It's more like bursts of effort. So the stationary bike is definitely more of a stamina builder than anything. Because it really tests your joints as well as your, you know, actual power. Because, I mean, it was the first time I had been on it in a while. And, like, my feet hurt because of the shoes. Because the shoes aren't, like, the wrong size or anything. It's just that, like, they're biking shoes. They're not super comfortable. I probably should get some better ones, though. So my feet hurt at the end of it. My knees hurt at the end of it. Because, you know, I just hadn't been as active as I probably should have been. My elbows hurt, of all things. That's what killed me the most. My elbows hurt. And that was irritating me. Because my elbows were getting hurt because they were saying at the same slightly bent angle. Because you're supposed to keep your arms straight. Because you don't want your elbows popping out. Because, like, when you're biking normally, you're going to get, like, a less aerodynamic stance. And that's going to catch a lot of wind and push you back more. It's going to make it harder. So you want to keep your arms straight forward. But you want to have them bent a little bit. Because it puts you in more of, like, a good stance, basically. And it's also, like, really the only way to ride the bike. You can't really have your arms, like, straight out or anything like that. But obviously I probably should have moved them around more, but yeah, my elbows were sore. I thought that was hilarious. Because I was like, of all things to get sore from biking, yes, my elbows. I can understand, like, your neck and, like, your back and your legs, even your feet, but elbows. Oh my gosh. I know what I mentioned with the neck was because a lot of the time you're like bent forward with your shoulders almost facing downwards, but you're supposed to, like, you know, put your shoulders forward. Well, what happens is when you're biking, it's very natural to almost put your head down, but you can't do that because obviously you have to look where you're going, so you have to, like, put your head up. So you'll be over in this, like, aerodynamic stance or whatever on your bike, but you'll, like, be putting your head up, and it's like, I don't know. It's the equivalent of just doing this. Almost. Not quite to that extreme, but, you know. You get the idea. It's not exactly comfortable. I know one time when I was riding back, I was almost all the way back, and like, my head was just, like, going like this because I was like, neck sore, neck muscle tired, do not want to hold head up. Because it was, like, a hot day. And that day I did 25 miles, I think. I think I've told y'all the story about how, like, right before I actually came to college, because I was on the cycling team, I was really scared that I was going to get, like, demolished, and they were going to be like, wait, you actually joined with this amount of skill? Even though it's a really small program and they basically can't say no. I was still, like, kind of concerned about that. So me and Jonas, we went, and our goal was to bike 100 miles by the end of the week. It wasn't a full week, it was 5 days. And we were going to finish the night before I moved. So, so every day for 5 days in a row, we got up and we rode 20 miles on average. There were some days when we went harder. I know the longest day that we did was 27 miles. And, like, because, like, most of our days were more than 20 miles, at the very end, on the 5th day, even though we were supposed to be doing 20 miles a day, on the 5th day we only did 10, because that's all we needed to do to get to 100. Because by the first 4 days, we'd already done 90 miles. I'm pretty sure we actually ended up doing more than 100 during that week. Like, it was like 104. But it's like, you know, close enough. But I remember one of the days we went on like a bike trail near where I lived, and it's like this long winding sidewalk that goes off into this country, and then our route took us off of the sidewalk like bike trail onto a country road. Obviously we got chased by some dogs. That's like daily routine for biking in Texas, because for some reason no one cares if their dog like is running around in traffic, so they just leave them off the collar, like off like the leash, especially in the country. So their dogs are just like running across the road and stuff like that, and if there's a biker and there's someone like cycling down the road, the dogs will just chase them. So we literally, like, every day we went out to bike, we dealt with a dog. Every day, like, guaranteed. There was at least one dog during each ride that we were like, oh, he's chasing us. That's not a big deal because we're on bikes, but still, it was like crap. Because most of the time he would see us before we passed him, so he'd like try and get in front of us, so we'd have to swerve and stuff like that. But it was really irritating because I'm like, do these people not care about their dogs? Because in the country it's a little bit more understandable because, you know, it's kind of a bumpy road. Not too many people are going to be like speeding through there, and it's not like it's going to be a very well traveled road anyways. But there was one time we were in like the middle of the city because we were like heading, I think, back. So it was like within the last 5 miles of like a 20 to 25 mile day. And in that last little bit, we're about to head up this huge hill section, and a dog runs out into the middle of the road in front of us, and we're like, oh god. So we swerve, but the issue is there's also cars on the road with us. So like we're like risking swerving into traffic to make sure we don't run over this dog, and we're like, who just goes, oh, next to this 4 lanes of traffic, dog doesn't need leash. It was really frustrating because I'm not gonna act like I'm like, for one, I'm not the I never had pets really growing up. I had like 1 or 2 pets. So I'm not gonna act like I'm like, oh, what a poor dog, I can't believe they don't care about him. But it's more of like, it's just really irresponsible. Because like, if you're gonna act like you're gonna be like, oh, this is my dog, I can't believe anyone would do anything to it, like, take care of it then in the first place. I mean, luckily, you know, we were fine. Dog was fine, I guess. It kept barking and chasing after cars. But yeah, biking fun. Dog bad, biking fun. Luckily, since I've gone to college, 1, I haven't been biking as much since I've been at college, but 2, the little biking I have done is mainly like on campus, where like you're technically allowed to have dogs on campus, but it's like mainly as service animals and like emotional support animals. So it's like, I'm not really gonna face the same issue. And the thing is, most of my biking on campus has been like really mundane and boring, but it's because it's so simple. I just go around the little loop that goes around the campus, and I just do that a bunch of times, and it works out really well. And we're finally getting the stage where we're getting into tunnels and stuff like that, or the very first platform, technically. Oh, that could have been bad. Wouldn't have died, but you know, still would have been a little inconvenient. I think from that fall, I would get really low on hearts, but I wouldn't even use my totem of undying. I mean, even if I did, you know, we prepared. All right. Yeah, this is all useless. I forgot. I had already looted this stuff, but still. I will say there's like hidden chests in most of these because of like how like kind of like hectic the designs are of the tunnels and stuff like that. So when I'm going through this, I'll probably find a good handful of chests that I haven't gone through. Alright, we're gonna get to this flat surface up here. Dump the last bit in there. We just barely filled up our, why you do the circle? Okay, it went away. Alrighty. Now let's head back home. We need to go this direction and this direction. So like somewhere over here, but I'm pretty sure we looped through. I don't know. We'll just fly around until we find home. Alright. And I'm pretty sure we just head this direction. We're basically good. Nice. Alright, we've got to go this direction. Yeah, starting to see cobblestone again. Good sign. There's a nether portal. Not the one we want, though. As the one we want is right over here. Yo, I totally know my locations now. Perfect. Yeah, I'm basically amazing. Alright, we can kind of finish this now. We don't even have to go in there, I guess. Oh my gosh. I kind of went a little overboard, considering I mainly went in there just to get enough basalt to, like, finish this. Not a big deal, though. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna grab the potion stuff and throw it in there. I'm gonna transfer all the blackstone stuff into the other chest. Oh, that's not. Yeah. Finally filled up one chest in the nether area. Move all this stuff over there. Ah, I've like the hiccups. So one of the reasons why we were doing like a potion area is because one, this is my big reveal of what I want to do as like a major project in this world. So we all know I was gonna do an ocean monument build at some point. I've mentioned it every hardcore world so far, even the ones where we didn't get that far in. I want to do mine with a bit of a twist. I want to be transforming it into a nether ocean monument. So the plan is, you know, there's like coarse prismarine and there's dark prismarine and prismarine brick. Well, there's kind of a good translation of those blocks, but blackstone. So I was thinking, what if I just made a blackstone version of like the ocean monument? You know? We replaced the sea lanterns with glowstone. And we have this massive, you know, nether building that used to be an ocean monument. It's gonna look super cool because it's gonna be like, we're gonna have a nice big glass circle. If any of y'all have seen that stuff done, but we're gonna have a nice big glass circle. The ocean monument's gonna look like, it's gonna be black mainly, so it's gonna be a darker build. And then I'm thinking we can build like a crimson forest and a warped fungus forest around it. You know, the two bright colored ones, or even just Soul Sand Valley would be fine. Basically, we're going to be putting a chunk of the nether in the ocean. We're just going to see how that works out. Alright, in the meantime, though, I'm just really tired. Oh, and I have things to do after this as well. Yeah, so among other things, the potions we're going to be needing for that build. I mean, fire potions. Because when we're in the nether collecting blackstone and stuff like that, I don't want to be collecting a bunch of stuff just to die before we ever get to do the good build. So I want to make sure I'm safe in the nether. And then we're going to have just a handful of potions of water breathing, so that we can go in and kill the Elder Guardian no problem. Which is also the reason why I built the drown farm. It's because I wanted a trident to do that, because the trident helps, especially if you have Riptide, because you can like push yourself through the ocean monument. Oh, and what's also nice is people might clown on me for having a netherite hoe. However, hoes are the best ways to break sponges. So I'm hoping it has a sponge room or two, because that'll make draining it a whole lot easier. And once we drain it, we'll use... Yeah. Good plan. I still want to do a lot of other projects though, like the Bright Forest is still a good idea in my mind at least. Bunch of stuff like that, you know. I do still want to do the like the chasm that's gonna go around our base. So that's the reason why I have the spawn chunks marked off. It's because I'm gonna be making not necessarily a circular one, but just a massive, you know, gouge in the world around this. Really massive one, make this look like it's on an island almost. Honestly, we'd probably dig it out to make it look like it's on a floating island. If I had put more thought into it, what I would have done was I wouldn't have built anything on the spawn chunks yet. Or would have built stuff that we could cover up, and then we could build like a floating island, and that would be our base in the spawn chunks. Alright, during daytime our drown farm sucks. So it's just that simple. Yeah. At some point we need to make like montages for this world. That's one of the things I plan on doing with the ocean monument as well, because a lot of that's going to be done offline, because ocean monument builds are so tedious. What I'm probably going to do is I bought a second account on Minecraft specifically so I could do time lapses. I'm thinking I'll make like our first like time lapse styled video, you know. All right. Is this our first Nautilus shells? Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I want to go see if we have any other Nautilus shells, because I'm kind of surprised if this is our first one. It looks so nice. Hello, Nautilus shell. I'll take that as a no. It's kind of funny how much stuff we have collected over here that we like never touch. We have a bunch of saddles that I didn't know about. That's nice. Oh, that's cute. I haven't checked the slime farm in quite some time, I'll be honest. I'm kind of scared at this point. So we have Hearts of the Sea, which is good, because that's what we need to go with the Nautilus shells to make conduits. I don't know how well a conduit would work on an ocean monument area that still has like, you know, guardians and stuff like that. This is the first time I've been down here through this ladder in quite some time, you know? Y'all remember when that used to be the only way to get down? Ah, that was crazy. Alright. Yes, our slime farm, as you can tell. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's like recent, because I don't collect them in anywhere besides this one, and I normally compile them, so I'm pretty sure all this is new. I'm so excited to never use this. What can you use slime for again? Oh, right. Nothing. You can use them for like flying machines, contraptions, fun. But besides that, I don't really see any good purpose to having a slime farm that big. Unless you're on like a server or something like that and you can like sell the slime, because people do like slime, because most people don't have good access to it. But obviously if you dig out a massive area like this, you end up having a bunch of slimes because you uncover a bunch of slime chunks. Yeah. Oh, since we have plenty of time, apparently, because I really didn't expect, like, I didn't mean, oh my gosh. The jukebox, like, you know, it deafened me. I didn't really plan on destroying an entire bastion today, just getting some blackstone to start with. Another idea I had for today was getting better boots, because currently I have good boots. I have good boots, but they aren't good enough. And my reasoning for that is they don't have depth strider on them, and I can't add them to it because the anvil says it's too expensive to add depth strider. I have them. I have exactly what I want on my boots. Look at this. Look at this. If I just had depth strider on this, it would make them perfect. It's too expensive, and I think it's because I waited too long. Because if you can bind them in a certain order and stuff like that, it's fine, but I just didn't do it in the right order. So what we're gonna do, we're not gonna waste any of our valuable diamonds. No, no, no. I mean, we could just take these, but nah, that's lame. I'm gonna go to the trader. Or the villager. Give them some diamonds and they give me boots. Why do I have to yawn this much? I know I'm tired. Can someone explain what yawning does to a person? Like, what's the functional side of yawning? What does it do? Hello, everyone. Gary. Oh, that's right. I don't have an armor smith, do I? Do you want to be an armor smith? Yeah, he's going to be an armor smith. Yeah, we just need to make a blast furnace, which we don't actually have one of those. Because we, like, never care to make one. So we're just going to pop downstairs. Break that. Put the coal in that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I need more iron than this. Why would I go down there? How do you make blast furnace again? Pretty sure it's blast furnace anyways. Because grindstone would give me a weaponsmith. Smithing table gets me a toolsmith. Armor smith is blast furnace. Oh my gosh, didn't I just transform this earlier? Or no, I didn't. I didn't care to because I was just busy getting a stack of it. Never mind. Ignore that. It is still a lot though. Okay, like blast furnace. Oh, it's fine, whatever. If you don't wanna tell me, it's okay. We'll just search for it the old-fashioned way. There's a furnace. See, that's a smoker. Oh, what's a respawn? Okay, that's what I've been thinking about. I wanted to make a respawn anchor at some point, and I wanted to make a lodestone. I didn't realize it was a netherite ingot for it, though, because we have challenges based on those. All right. How have I not unlocked the recipe for blast furnace yet? I have smoker. The issue is I can't remember how to make it, so I was looking here because that's its whole purpose, but it's not telling me how to make it now. It's like, it's your job. You just tell me how to make it. What's the smoker? Am I like dumb or something? What am I missing? How do I make... We're gonna try... Okay, this is the old-fashioned way of finding out how to make stuff. Try random stuff until it works. I know I'm supposed to have stone in here at some point. I'm gonna Google this if I can't figure it out. I'm getting kind of angry at this. It's because I'm tired. Absolutely dying on the inside. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna be so angry if I like turn around and like inside my base is a blast furnace somewhere. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, open that back up. There we go. Okay, time to Google on me phone. Blast furnace, Minecraft. Okay, yeah, it's clean stone. Oh. Okay, well, I had some of it right, but I had a lot of it wrong too. We'll just go ahead and put a full 8 in. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention something else I did that was stupid today. Because I had so little sleep and because I woke up at 1, I basically finished watching Akame Kill. I can't pronounce it, but you know the anime I'm talking about. It's cool. Didn't like the ending of it, but I think that's what I've heard from most people who have watched it. But basically, that's the first time I've made smooth stone. That's the reason why it's like just now giving me the blast furnace recipe. That's hilarious. Alrighty. We're just gonna go casually, instead of just taking the diamond boots I already have in excess, we're just gonna make an armor. Hello, good sir. And I mean, what's his other trades? Just so I can kind of figure out like what might be easier to trade with. Okay, it's just gonna be iron stuff. That's fine by me. Chainmail stuff. Whoopee. Yeah, diamond. Okay. Like, I'm not just gonna do this. I don't care if it's small progress at a time. I want my diamond boots. Gary, beat that man. Teach him like a lesson or something. I don't know. Do your job, Gary. Someone get rid of the trash on the floor. It's okay. It'll despawn after 5 minutes, which feels like forever. I'm a little pained right now in the head. Okay, so for our perfect boots, we have Depth Strider. I have to grab my Unbreaking and my mending books. Hey guys, I'm back. How's the new guy doing? Bad? That's good. He deserves it. Albert, hook me up with an Unbreaking 2 book. I don't care if I don't have books right now. Hey Albert. Alright, so we're gonna mix Unbreaking 2 together, so we'll have Depth Strider, Unbreaking 2, Mending. Then we just need to get Protection 4, which we already have a guy that gives us Protection 4. No, we don't have a guy, but I'm pretty sure, don't I have it somewhere? Blast Protection, that's kind of... Soul Speed. That would be nice. Anyways, these 3 books, first off. And we need to get Protection 4. That's only Protection 3. That's Blast Protection. Worthless. Does that say 7 buckets? Oh my gosh, it did. Now it says 9 buckets. Anyways, I'm gonna go check in on new guy. We're gonna have to give new guy a new name, you know, because we got, you know, Ted, Albert, Mike, Gary, Spencer, all them. But we don't have a new guy name. You know, I never really planned this far ahead. What should new guy's name be? Spencer? Come hither. No, Gary, I don't know where you are, but I know you're gonna stand back up and trade with me. That's what I thought. Now I can't sleep in here because we actually have enough villagers. Ironic. Alright, we're gonna store the pumpkins and melons, and then we're gonna go back up, and we're gonna trade with new guy again, and he's gonna give us what we want. That nice diamond stuff, you know? That, diamonds. Yeah. I remember the old days. It used to be that the only person that would give you an enchanted tool or anything like that would be what's now called the cleric. It used to be called the priest. You'd give him like a book, or no, you'd give him like a tool, normally like a diamond sword or something, an emerald, and he gave you back like a really cheap enchanted diamond, you know, tool. And It'd be enchanted. There you go, new guy. Exactly what I wanted. Thank you. And it's actually protection 4, so what we can do is we mix these together, even though that's like really inefficient. Actually, let me go check to see if I have another protection guy. Do I have a protection guy over here? I kind of doubt it, but on the off chance I do, I should probably go check. Hey guys, how are y'all doing? How's everyone's trauma after the fact that we did like 8 raids here? Good, good. Alright, good to hear. Good to see everyone again. Glad no one died. Most people have grown up and still don't have jobs, but you know, I guess I won't judge. I like how well lit up the top part is. It's so excessive. This is how many rounds of raids we've done here. What am I actually doing? What I'm gonna do is grindstone one of these guys, or all of them, I don't know. See what they get as their first enchantment, and if it's like, I don't know, if it's protection 5 or 4, sorry, then I'm gonna be happy. But besides that, I don't know. I'm only bringing this because I actually don't know how much lapis I left at the zombie spawner. Should probably remember that next time I do this. Nerum. Ow. Okay, I already had some, but that's whatever. Projectile protection 4. Alright, get rid of the torches. The torches cover some of the books. That's the reason why I only had 20 on there. Now it is 30 and protection 3. That's pretty bad. As you just saw, you can use the you can use like a random book or whatever to kind of cycle the trades. We'll try the Unbreaking 3 just in case. I remember how many of my streams I would end up here because like most of my streams were like, oh, we're gonna do this and then we're gonna dig. We're gonna do this and then we're gonna dig. We dig, use up all the endurance on our pickaxes, come over here and be like, yes, we finished some good digging. Every stream for some reason. Every stream was a mining stream. Oh, I never finished saying what I was going to earlier. The reason why one of the things I did this morning was so dumb is because, like, it's just a hilarious thought. So I don't know if you've ever heard of an anime called One Piece. One Piece is a monstrous anime. It's a, to summarize the general idea of it, I haven't finished it, or really gotten anywhere close to it, as I've just started it. It's a pirate anime that's been going on for the last like 20 years. So this anime is super old. It has close to 1,000 episodes. And if you were to calculate exactly how long it would take you to watch, let's just say if you had a 24/7 live stream going of One Piece going on at all times, it would only take you about 2 weeks to watch the entire series. Or 332 hours. Anyways, I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I just, you know, only watched it while I was cycling on like my stationary. So I only watched it when I was like stationary cycling. What's funny is I'm doing hour-long increments, so I watched 3 episodes this morning. Because that's roughly an hour. Because it's about 4 minutes of intro and outro. I watched the intro and outro every time this morning, but that's because I was like I mentioned, I can't go for a straight hour. It's more like on and off. Protection 4 and Breaking 3. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, these 2 boots are basically useless now. We can just... Perfect. Anyways, we are going to be making perfect diamond boots now. We already have them breaking, so now we just need the depth strider, mending, and feather falling, which we don't have feather falling. I guess theoretically, enchanting one of these boots with feather falling would be nice. Wait, don't we have a guy that sells feather falling? Why am I getting the hiccups? Yeah. So the idea is, in the future, when I'm like super insanely jacked and someone's like, "Hey, how'd you get in shape?" I just be like, "Oh yeah, I watched One Piece," and they're like, "What? What does that have to do with anything?" It's like, "Oh yeah, I only watched it when I was on the bike." Just because it would be like one of those funny memes. Have you seen the ones where it's like, it's this super massive, like, buff animated dude, and it has, like, the caption, COD players, and it's like, how'd you get so fit? And it's like, oh, I did 1 push-up every time I died. Because in COD, it's kind of like a high-death game. Low-key. Especially if you're bad at it, like myself. Do I not have... feather falling? Okay, well, we just gotta talk to some villagers nice and calmly. Ted, Albert, get over here. Do either one of you have feather falling? No. No? Okay. Neom. Hello all. Does anyone have feather falling? Even if it's like just a low level feather falling. Ooh, the exam I took today was just graded and I'm kind of scared to look at the grade. I think I did well on it, but at the same time I was a little sleep deprived when I took it, so who knows? Alright, if none of you have feather falling, I'm gonna have to force one of you to. Infinity, Silk Touch, Power 5, Efficiency 5, and Piercing 1. Who needs Piercing 1? Where's your bookshelf? Wherever it was, it's now here, okay? Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, well, that's apparently his, or was his. Yeah, shut up. Riptide? That's not what I asked for. Curse of Binding, even more useless. Feather Falling, even if it's just Feather Falling 1, I'd be happy. Because Feather Falling 1, you can just mix that together with some other Feather Falling 1s, and boom, you eventually got a Feather Falling 4. Nope. You don't get to sleep. Feather Falling. That's it, I'm sleeping. So that when we wake up, you could become a Feather Falling Librarian. I swear, one of you become a librarian. Oh, there you are. Smite. Smite's actually going to become useful, especially with the Drowned farm. But as of right now, I don't really need it. I'm pretty sure I actually already have a Smite somewhere, like, saved up. Mending. That's actually kind of a cool one, except I already have, like, 3 of those. Or the equivalent of it. That must be the new guy. Doesn't know that I don't care about those measly trades. Loyalty 1. I see you. There you is. Trash trade though. Okay, that flame guy's the new one. There he is. Hello. Frostwalker 1. Cool, but not what I wanted. It is for boots at the very least, so I'll give you that. Nope, come here. Power. Wait, no, I already have that guy. Where is the new one? I already have these guys. Sweeping Edge, oh my gosh. These men are useless. There you are. I almost hit him. They really do try to, like, become librarians and then escape. Feather falling. Even if it's just feather falling 1, it would suffice. This is trash. Aqua Affinity is nice. Already have it. Pretty sure I actually already have a villager trades it. Please just give me feather falling. One of you. I don't want to do the boot trades with the enchantment table anymore. This is gonna be my most, like, yawning and, like, dead tired streams I've had in a while. I remember when I used to have like super long streams. Yeah, those were horrible. Because they're like fun, but at the same time it's like, oh, I've been live for the last 8 hours. Maybe I should sleep now. Gosh. I think the longest stream I had since I got to college was a 7.5 hour stream. And the reason I had the stream was because I had to get tested for the Rona in the morning. But it was like earlier than I normally wake up, so I was scared I wouldn't wake up for it because I had already stayed up too late. So I just played Valorant the entire time. So instead of sleeping, I just played Valorant. So, you know, like, instead of getting 8 hours of sleep, I did like 7.5 hours of Valorant, you know, equivalent, you know, same thing, right? Yeah, that was pretty miserable. Because I was like really cold the entire time for some reason. Like, one, my room stays pretty cold, but it was also like, was this like October maybe? I don't know. It was sometime during like that, but I did a Twitch stream. That's the weird thing about it. I was still doing the thing where I was like, I don't know, maybe I should start doing Twitch more often. But like Twitch kind of did not suit my fancy, as it was like, it just felt like I was doing it wrong the entire time. YouTube was a lot easier to just be like, yes, here. Well, Twitch is like, one, personally, I know for a fact that like I could probably list more people that have YouTube than they do have Twitch accounts. So for one, like, I just know more people that are on YouTube than I do on Twitch. Oh, so I'm not much of a Twitch guy. Even the handful of people I do watch on Twitch occasionally, I don't watch like regularly. I'm almost never on Twitch, so. Text 2. Please, someone give me feather falling. We're almost to the phase where we're gonna Google just to make sure you can still get it, even though I know full and well you can. Okay, at this point, I honestly expect feather falling 4 and like for it to be like 2 cents. We even got multi-shot before we get feather falling. What is that? Who cares about multi-shot? When I said, what is that? It's not because I don't know what multi-shot is. It's because I don't understand why I just can't get feather falling. I know one of you has to come over here. There you go. Oh, that's another thing. Whenever we do start getting tridents from the drowned farm, I want to have 2 tridents and a channeling one and like, you know, an impaling one. Or sorry, a channeling one and a riptide one. Channeling one so you can get like heads by making charged creepers blow up other things, and then a riptide one so that you can like fly with water. And for the mobility that you get underwater. So we're going to be using the ocean monument, you know, big braining it. I was like, yeah, the last like 30 minutes of this is just going to be me nodding. Or yawn. Losing basic brain functions. The worst part is I feel really tired right now. I bet I'm going to get off stream and be like, oop. Time to stay awake forever. Because that also happens, and that's really irritating, because it's like, well dang, now I wish I was able to be more excited and like energetic on stream. Because it's like, afterwards I feel just fine. It's really irritating. Why do they all have green eyes? What is with you guys and feather falling? I literally said I would take feather falling 1, and you haven't even given me that. Fortune before you gave me feather falling. I see what it is. It's okay. I know. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, and it's already nighttime in game again. Oh my gosh, y'all are a bunch of losers. And why do you go to sleep at 6 p.m.? Oh, I've been really tempted recently. Like, I think it's because our room got colder. Because we turned our AC back on. I've been like, I've been spending a lot of time in bed even when I'm not tired because like it's so cold in my room that I'll just like huddle up underneath my blanket. And because of that, I'll like get tired when I'm like not tired at all. So like I know today was a little different because I was like actually tired, but I literally laid in bed for like 30 minutes, like kind of like half awake, half asleep right before I went to a class. Because I was like, I just want to be asleep. Oh, I just want one of these guys to give me feather falling. Take a carrot, sorry about that. Anyways, I'm probably gonna have to do a raid before I ever trade with y'all. Because after slapping one of them with an axe, that's gonna be a bit of an issue. So we didn't get feather falling. Not a big deal. Would have preferred if we could got it. You know, that would have been nice. Whatever. If I can't get it, I can't get it. It's fine, I guess. Just a little disappointed. There we go. Alright. Yeah. So we built this. I like this. This is nice. I'm happy with this actually. It came out more aesthetic than I thought it would, so pretty happy with it. I could always move this over here so it's not in the middle of the room, but at the same time I think it's fine here. I think it would actually look better once we I don't know, put anything in it. I don't know why I didn't think to do that yet. If I put a half slab, it's like, okay, so if I put a half slab, and it's a like the upside of a half slab, so the top half. So like this, for example, this literally perfect situation. And then I put, okay, so there's water underneath there. Okay, that's perfect. It's an infinite water source right there. For like water bottles at least. Oh, this is actually one thing I did like though. You can actually make an infinite water source because look at this. That's 1 bucket of water, but I just have another bucket in there and another bucket right here. Oh, it's a good thing everything in here is lit up by lava. Okay, but you get the idea. Anyways, put that there for decoration because it'll look nicer. Yeah, that's today. I really want to go to sleep, but I can't because I'm pretty sure I have something to do after this, but I can't really remember. Yeah, so I guess we can start summarizing. We built a potion room, first and foremost. After moving our nether portal, we built a potion room, which I think is, you know, kind of nice. We went to the nether, broke down a bastion fortress a little bit, you know, got some nice black stone and polished blackstone brick, stuff like that, basalt, all that stuff. Yeah. I'm kind of tempted to wait for it to get to nighttime just so we can try out the drown farm for a little bit more. Because I would like to get a trident sooner or later. Oh, hello. Fish instead of giving me a trident. Yeah. So that's what I've been up to lately. Playing Minecraft and wanting to go back to sleep. Oh, one of the things I considered doing. First off, I don't think I think I have mentioned this before, but I made a TikTok specifically like for the YouTube channel. I haven't done anything with it yet. Literally nothing. Have not made it. The only thing I've done is linked it to the YouTube channel. And I think that's it, actually. But in the future, like the time lapse for the ocean monument, I kind of want to put it on there. It'll be an abridged version, like a before and after picture, basically, with like a little bit of like time-lapsing in between. But the actual time-lapse video is probably going to be longer, because I'm going to have, the plan is to have a time-lapse video on YouTube. And then I guess I'll make a version of it on TikTok, or even I could just put it up on TikTok first and then put it on the YouTube channel. But whatever, it doesn't really matter, either one. And then I guess another idea I wanted to do was kind of random stuff. I was considering making one the other day because I had the sudden urge to jump out my window. I live on the first floor of my dorm, so the window is like 3 feet off the ground. So it's like, I've done it before, but I was considering being like, and then showing my camera angle of me jumping out the window just because it would be funny. But then I was like, that has nothing to do with the channel. And since I made the TikTok purely for the channel, I was like, nah, it's fine. I'd prefer not to risk my legs. Because it's not like it's like great grass to land on. It's like there's pine cones, sticks, all that stuff. So I'd probably end up like landing on something weird. Yeah, I'm gonna check on our carrots and potato farm. I was about to say, am I flying or not? Hey guys. Oh wow, it's actually producing. I'm kind of surprised because I haven't been near here. So I guess whenever I'm like flying past here to go, like, I think it's because I've been doing the raids, because I've been close enough or flying past here often enough, it's been producing carrots and potatoes. So this actually isn't too bad. Again, this is one of the situations where I'm like, if I had AFK'd it, it would have been amazing. But because I literally never AFK like my farms really, I don't get those results that I kind of want. I wish you carried a little bit more momentum whenever you do those crazy jumps like that. I guess if I dived down instead of just falling, it might carry a little bit more momentum. See, Minecraft is made as a game that's supposed to carry momentum relatively well. Because theoretically, you can build up, and build up momentum. Even that was kind of weak. I guess it's also kind of realistic because it's like, how much momentum can you really pull up with? Because obviously you're going fast and all, but like, it takes a lot of energy to change your course that drastically. So you kill a lot of your momentum by turning. That's why whenever you're flying with an elytra and you want to land somewhere, you see people do this stuff, like without spinning, or they'll go in circles. It's because it kills your like forward momentum pretty significantly. Also, one of the advantages to not having the like the super realistic portal mod or whatever, the one where you can like see through them, is you can't have doorways like this where it's like, oh, on one side's my potion room, and the other side's my base and stuff like that. And like the super realistic portals mod, you'd be like, oh, I can't even see the potion room. I walk through. I'd have to walk around the portal, walk through that edge to get in here, walk through, walk around, walk through that edge, if that makes sense. So it'd be a little bit of a hassle if it was possible. So, you know. Anyways, even though I just did it, I'm doing one more summary, and then we're going to probably cut the stream off there. So today, we built a potion area, or brewing area, you know? Nice little area like this. We got lava to light it up, all that cool stuff. We have a hanging thing here. You know, all that nice stuff. We went to the Nether. We dug up part of a bastion fortress. So all that stuff. We went on the hunt for the perfect set of boots because my boots cannot be upgraded right now because they would be too expensive. So what we're doing is we're upgrading diamond boots, and then we're going to turn them into netherite because I think that's one of the issues. And currently what we're waiting for is feather falling, and then we're basically good. But oh, I also talked about my future plans. The ocean monument build, as I mentioned, is going to be nether themed. So basically, instead of it being prismarine anymore, I'm going to completely change it. So most people will like change like things that are next to it or around it. My plan is to change the ocean monument like completely. So we're going to be replacing it with stuff like blackstone. And, you know, not basalt, but cracked blackstone, this stuff, glowstone instead of sea lanterns, stuff like that. And we're going to change it all, and we're basically going to make a nether biome in the middle of the ocean. So, you know, yeah. That's our plan. I'm not sure when I'm going to start that build, because ocean monument builds are kind of tedious, and I want to figure out how to do the time lapse a little bit better before I do that. Yeah. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. This has been Mossy Man playing some good old Minecraft. I was very tired, so sorry for the low energy, but it's whatever. Anyways, I'll be live again on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then I'll be live again on Friday at 4 p.m. Central. Or actually, I won't. No, I'm going back home on Friday. I won't be live Friday. Okay, I'm live Wednesday, not Friday. Not Friday, Wednesday. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time. That's basically all I have for you. So, bye-bye.